สวัสดีครับ Hello everyone. This video we will talk about how to visualize a survey data. So typically a survey data you have a lot of items. Okay, so these are the items that you have. For example, you have like I enjoy doing kind acts to order. This is a question about like why student volunteer, right? And this is the answer. Like what's the reason behind that? And you can see that the order of this might not be the same order as the actual question paper has been printed. The reason behind that is because when you want to order any kind of bar graph, you ought to think about order it from the highest to the lowest or vice versa. From any direction, you don't want to make your audience confused about the order. Okay, so in this case, you're ordering from a lot of yeses to a lot of no's. Okay, so that's the idea. The first thing you want to do when you have any kind of bar graph, you want to order it. The second thing is you want to make the color as sequential as possible. So this we have only three categories: yes, sort of, and no. So it's quite simple. You have the action color, and then you reduce the shade, and then you have the gray color as a no. Okay, so that's very simple to do. And last thing, you might not notice this, but it's really helpful. Well, let's show what happened first, and then you might be able to notice this. Let me try to insert the graph and make it a default, a very simple one. This is stack 100%, right? So I'm going to put it side by side like this. And you can probably see that the last thing that has been changed is this. Legend yes, sort of, and no is actually on top here. Okay, and they're actually a text box. They're not the actual legend. And so that's the last thing you want to do. You want to reposition the legends to make it easier to read so that your audience wouldn't have to look at this and then look down here and look at this and look down here again, and they have to have like mental juggling between the color from the bar and then the actual value. All right, so that's three things: sort, set a sequence color, and then reposition the legends. Okay, so that's what we're going to do here. Now I'm going to move it to the side really far away. I'm going to keep it as a reference. I'm going to move it here, come back here, and let's try this. You might already notice that if we use the default stack, it's not really ordered yet, right? So we have to order it first. Okay, as far as I know, we can only order by column. We cannot order by rows. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to kind of like transpose the data and then kind of move back again. So I copy this area, right? Control C, and then right click, and then transpose. So I'm going to order the column yes, from the lowest to the highest. Okay, smallest to the largest column yes. All right, we have it here. We copy it back, transpose again. All right, and we don't need this because this is just like the buffer data. Okay, now this work. We're going to highlight it again, and then we're going to go back to insert and then go to the stack, 100% stack. There you have it. Make it a little bigger. Okay, so what you want to do next is that you want to sort, which you already did, right? Okay, now the next thing you want to do is you want to change the color. So this color is already our action color, and then we can make this one a little lighter. So I'm going to move this to maybe this one, and then the last one is this. Great, so we already have it. Now we change from the shade of orange to shade of blue, and then we don't need this one anymore, so we're going to delete the legend. Now last thing that you want to do, well, sort of like the last thing is that you're going to reposition the legends. So let's do the magic trick. We are going to delete this title first, and we're going to make this one a little smaller. Okay, now we're going to do the magic trick by adding this item into the chart. So click on the chart first, and then go to Insert, then go to Illustration, to Shape, and then you can click on the text box. Click on the text box, and then highlight it here, somewhere you want to put the Yes Legend, and then click on the formula bar, press equal sign, click on Yes, and press Enter. There you have it. Make it a little smaller, and then the easiest way is to copy it, paste it here, and paste it here again, and paste it here again. And the last one, I'm going to tell you why I have it here. Okay, but let's fix this one. This one should be no, right? So you don't really have to delete it. You just grab it, go back to the formula bar, press equal, click solder, press enter. The last one, do the same thing. You don't really need to delete it. Just click on the formula bar and press equal sign and click no. There you have it. Now the problem is that how are you going to know that they're all in line, they're all aligned at the same level? You cannot know. Okay, we don't have the perfect eyesight, right? But what we can do is we can use the shape format here to help. So basically you have to click on it, the first items, and then hold the shift on the keyboard, hold the shift key, click on the second one and click on the last one. Then you have 3 items selected. Then click on the align and then align top, right? The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure that the node is on top of the node. So move it a little. Well, you have to move one by one, sorry. Click on this one, move it back here. Okay, on the yes, and solder. Solder should be here. So move it right here. And then the no. Keep in mind you're not going to move the corner. You move on the side handle only. And so you're not going to mess the level of these 3 items. All right. So you have 3 of them. And then the last thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your audience know yes is the blue one. So make sure that you match the color. So let me make this blue. So this one should be the same blue. Oh, sorry, not here. No, field should be this one. Okay. Bold solder is this one. Make it bold, and then the gray. Which gray is this? Make it this gray. Click on the no, bold, and then also the same gray. Okay, you're almost there. Now, if you think that is too far away, you want it closer, so you have to grab all of them again. Again, use the shift and then keep selecting the items. And then use the handles. It's the easiest way, so you don't mess up the alignment. Okay, not close enough, make it closer. So the reason that you have another item here is because you want to put the annotation on it. I already have it here, so I'm going to put it right here. And then, all right, so this is the annotation that I have. Put it right here. All right. Make it a little darker. This one also make it dark, like this. All right. So, well, I guess that this is it. This is how we do the survey data. Okay. So remember that you have to sort. You have to sort the order according to the importance or whatever your audience care. And then the second thing is you have to make sure that the color are in sequence. And the last one is move the legend. All right. That's it.